What's going on, everybody? We are back with Rogue Legacy 2. And if you guys don't know, August 18th, the day this video is being uploaded, is the 1 year anniversary of Rogue Legacy 2 being on early access. Yes, it has been a year already. And I can't believe it. I honestly couldn't. When somebody mentioned it in Discord, I just couldn't believe that it had been a year. But it has indeed been a year. So I just kind of want to get on here, talk about how I feel about the game a year after release. Where I think the current state of the game is, how it's progressed, and also if you guys should buy it, if I'd recommend it to anybody. And first things first, the gameplay you guys see, it may look slightly familiar. This is my Lamech percent speedrun that I used in my Olympics video. If you haven't seen that video, definitely go check it out. I'll have links to it somewhere on the screen. So the game has come a very long way in the past year. I started playing the game maybe a couple days after launch, and after a couple weeks of playing it, I was already hooked. But the state of the game when it first launched is nowhere near where it was. So when I played it initially, Lamech was the only boss that was available. You could go into Axis Mundi, so there's the bridge. However, it was one room, and that was it. It was just a single room. It was like the transition room. It was just the entrance. You can go to the other side, and then you can get to the plateau. The plateau was much smaller than it is now. Much, much smaller. And not only that, but Naman wasn't there. Again, Lamech was the only true boss in the game. So what happened instead is there was a twin Lamech fight, which if you've been a long time subscriber to the channel, you might remember a twin Lamech video that I put out ages ago, like months ago. And this twin Lamech fight eventually became the Two Master Scar, which released recently. But this was just a challenge fight in the game that you could do after you beat Lamech. And that was all the game had. There wasn't really much to it. And there was only a handful of classes. And now here we are with a handful of biomes. Let's say we have the castle, we have Axis Mundi, we have the Kerguelen Plateau, we have the study, we have the sun tower, and then who knows how many more to come. We know there's at least going to be one, maybe even two new biomes with bosses in them as well. But the game has come a crazy amount. And not to mention too, like the classes. There's so many more classes in the game. The classes are so much different than it was in Rogue Legacy 1. And then we have new systems. Resolve is a thing now. Resolve just didn't exist. You used to just straight up lose max HP for taking relics. And now we have the Resolve system, which it works on that same idea, but it's just a whole system. Armor works completely differently. Armor has gone through many iterations. XP has changed. There's mastery and stuff like that didn't exist in Rogue Legacy 1. And I just think that the direction that Rogue Legacy 2 is going, especially when you compare it to the first game, Rogue Legacy 2 is something special. It's not often where the sequel of a game just blows the first game out of the water, but to me, even right now, the current state of the game, it's not even close. And I love Rogue Legacy 1. I absolutely love it. It was my introduction into this genre of games. But Rogue Legacy 2 is just astonishingly better, and that's no discredit to the first game at all. The development process for 2 being early access, being able to get community feedback, the devs just being so eager to hear feedback and making changes to the game based on that feedback. I feel like it has really transitioned this game into something magnificent, something we're really going to talk about once the game fully releases. People are going to absolutely love this game. People that loved 1 and just didn't know 2 was in early access, they're going to see that 2 came out and they're going to be blown away by all the changes that have been made for the sequel. Because there are some people out there who are just, they don't like early access. It's just not what they do, and that's completely fine. It's okay to not want to do early access. It's completely understandable. For those people, if you're watching this video, you are in for a huge treat when this game fully launches. I already think if you were to play this game after only playing 1, you would your jaw would just drop at how different it is and at how much better, in my opinion at least, the game is. And that really just segues into, should you be playing this game right now? If you're watching this video, there's a good chance you already played this game. Let's be honest. If you're at this point in the video, you probably already played this game. But if you're not somebody who already owns the game, I highly, highly recommend you pick it up. And I don't just highly recommend it because this game's fantastic. I don't want to sound like this video is not sponsored, by the way, just not to make it sound like it's a sponsored video or anything. Do your wallet a favor. Just be honest. Like, the price is going to increase. It's just a part of early access games. If you know you're going to play this game at some point in your life, buy it now while it's cheaper, rather than waiting till the game launches at a more expensive price. Buy it while it's cheap. If you don't want to participate in early access, that's fine. It's okay. And then just play it when the game fully releases and experience the whole thing at once. There's nothing wrong with that. Just be smart about it. If you know you're going to play it, go ahead and buy it. But if you buy it now, you are not going to be disappointed. The game's already larger than Rogue Legacy 1, and there's already just so much to do. Stuff with Scars, New Game Plus. The fact that we got New Game Plus released before the final boss is even in is an amazing decision by the devs, honestly, because we have so much replayability out of the game without them even having to finish all the bosses and biomes. And now with replayability, we as players can focus on just having fun and replaying the game that we love, while the devs get to focus on the new content that we can't wait to see. And I think it's just been an amazing dev process, and kudos to the devs again. I can't give them enough credit. But yeah, these are just some of my thoughts and my ramblings about the game. Just wanted to talk about it since it's been 1 year. Congratulations to the devs for 1 year of early access. Thank you all for watching all my videos along the way also. I'm definitely going to be making more Rogue Legacy content in the future. I absolutely love this game. One of my favorite games in the past year. But other than that, that's all I got for this video. Just in the future, be on the lookout. I'm going to be releasing a Hollow Knight video in the next couple days. Maybe even tomorrow. Just have to see if I have time to do some recording. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.